Okay, on this question, you are asked to list, tests for symmetry and give the intercepts. So to find the x-intercept, you'll plug 0 in for y. So let me see if I can get a pen here. Okay, so if I put 0 in for y, I'll get 0 equals x cubed minus 1. Solving this, because there's no other term, I can just write this as x cubed equals no other variable term. I can say x cubed equals 1, and then I can take the cube root of both sides, and the cube root of 1 is just in fact 1. So if I do the cube root of x cubed and the cube root of 1, I do just get that x is equal to 1. Now to find the y-intercept is actually pretty easy. I'll just plug 0 in for x, and I'll get y is equal to 0 cubed minus 1. So y is equal to negative 1. Now if you look at the graph on this equation, you can type it into your calculator, you can think about it for a second. It crosses the y-axis at negative 1, and it crosses the x-axis at 1. So it kind of looks something like this. So right away you should be able to see that we have no symmetry. There's nothing no symmetry across the x, the y, or the origin. But also, if you plug negative x in here, you are not going to get the same equation. And if you plug negative y in here, you are not going to get the same equation. Now, if you plug negative y and negative x in here, you're still not going to get the same equation because of this negative 1. So even if you divided through by the negative 1, you would get a plus there. So that's another way to see that we don't in fact have any symmetry. So the x-intercept, we have intercepts at 0, 1, that's your y-intercept, sorry, 0, negative 1, and then we'll put a comma, and then we have at 1, comma 0. So if you go into your homework, if you go into the online, we should have had 1, 0, and then 0, negative 1. The person that sent me this had a little bit of a mistake there. So we had 1, 0, and 0, negative 1. So let's do this. Notice they did put the comma in there, so that's good. 0, comma, negative 1. And let's check that answer. Likes that better. And then we have no symmetry with respect to the x, no symmetry with respect to the y, and then also no symmetry with respect to the origin.